Hello and welcome back to A Link to the Past. We are about to dive into level 5, which I don't usually have too much trouble with, but I think a lot of people think of it as being one of the, if not the hardest levels. We don't really need to deal with this guy. We can just go through that warp and head inside. So you don't necessarily need to deal with these guys, but it's awfully nice to have the fire rod around to deal with these little ice enemies. Dark Wolf, the magic flames will protect you inside this icy dungeon. And also, you do this with some of these, but these all look like you should be pulling on these. Like, that's just classic video game logic. But not always. Alright, so this, as should be fairly apparent, is the ice dungeon, which is definitely part of why people don't love it. Nobody likes ice physics, and the ice physics in this game are probably particularly egregious. The way that you slip slide around. Oops. Part of why I don't mind it as much is probably because I overuse different types of magic to deal with things. Now let's hope that I remember the order that I want to do these things in. Let's just take out all these little penguin guys here. And you'll pretty frequently get magic refills from this, so might as well. Didn't really need that. Didn't really need that. Alright, so there's our compass. And we can take a peek. This is a pretty tall dungeon, or drops low, whatever. But of course the boss is all the way at the bottom. You do have to do a decent amount of backtracking to effectively deal with this place. Here, we're not really gonna deal with this just yet. We'll just get rid of these guys, because it's kind of become my thing. But, oops, I did not want to do that. Ultimately, we really just want to go back out of here. Oops. Let's see how annoying the ice physics can be. Yes, we just step on that button, and then we're just going to leave. So we will come back the other way, ultimately, and head up this direction. This is where we actually want to be for right now. Let's see if we can get rid of these guys. Alright, and then we will swap this for right now. And what we're going to do is... Let's see if I have enough time to do this. Yes! Alright. So we'll come around there, and drop a bomb on here. And drop down. And then in here, we're going to learn a little secret quickly. You cannot destroy the skeleton knight with the sword alone. When he collapses, he is vulnerable to another weapon. And what weapon is that? Oops. Ah, good. Yeah, it wasn't best enough. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Got my hands all jumbled up. Anyway, yeah, we have to knock him down and then blow him up with a bomb. It's not nearly as exciting as you might think. Then we'll just grab these guys here and head out the south door, where we have kind of an interesting room. It's a little bit difficult to deal with, but oh my gosh. Wow. That went horribly. I've never done anything like that. So yes, you have these shadow guys going across, and then of course our kind of electric eel friends. I don't know if I hit that or not. Good. So, we have a couple of ways that you can deal with this here. Obviously you need to hit that button. You can kind of go nice and slow and just stand out of the way. We also can just take our cloak here, step right through, and be on our way. Should have a few more guys who pop up behind us here. That door closes, but we do have the ability to go back if we want by stepping on that panel. That's reasonably well hidden. Again, we can just kind of lazily deal with these penguin dudes. They're not really all that bad. And in particular, they're really not bad at all. It's really just dealing with potentially the ice getting in your way. Outside of that, they're perfectly fine. And then here, let's go up. Hopefully I don't regret that. And we're just going to refill and drop down this pit. Pretty sure that's what I wanted to do. I've been wrong before. Might have wanted to go to the left. Hey, get over here. Dark Wolf, do not use all your magic power if you do not possess the medicine of magic. Now, get ready to go into the depths of this dungeon. That's cute. We are not going to go south in this room yet. We're going to leave that alone for now. Let's get out our hook shot. Take out these guys. Well, that works too. That's fine. And it's another place where honestly it's just easier to disappear through. Alright, now we're going to do stuff that's a little bit goofy here. We're going to pop across, step on that button, collect this key, and then I want to go this way, which we could just walk across the spikes. You're not going to get that much damage, but do that. And then it looks like you can crack this wall, so we'll drop a bomb. But it is a trick. Alas, no such luck. Take out Mr. Skeleton here. Get our hammer, knock these guys out, and that's going to reveal one of these annoying little transformer dudes, but that's okay. And then we can just pop over here. Get with Mr. Skeleton Knight. I honestly question if they have any attack at all, because those Skeleton Knights take so long to do anything, they're just exceptionally easy to deal with. Open that door with this, but first we'll collect our map, which we can take a peek at the full map now. So up top, finished off the top floor. Basement 1, there's a room that we didn't go in yet, but we will be there shortly. 2, obviously, is where we're at. We're going to go to the side. And then maybe we'll just stop there and come back as we start moving. I think, yeah, you can open that door, not that we need to, but you can. Come in here. You have to come into this room from this side, because you can't get over here otherwise. We get the big key. Move this stuff out of the way, and it brings us into this room that we were in before, but from the other side. And maybe we'll get our powder out just in case the anti-fairy gets close to us. Oh, what just happened? Where's... Wow, that was not the powder at all. Ah, alright, whatever. Get out of here. Okay, now you're being rude. Or I'm just terrible. A little bit of both. Anyway, we're going to retrace our steps a little bit. Head up here. Again, we will drop this bomb here. Drop this one here. I don't know if the Skeleton Knights will reappear or not. We're about to find out. Guess so. For 2. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's see if we can be slightly less embarrassing here. I am making this look so much harder than it is. Which is fine. Oh. Alright. Got to open the door. Now, we can look at our map again. We'll deal with these guys first. Okay. Good. So, get down to basement 3 and see that the only way we didn't go this time, or last time, was to the left. So, we'll go left out of here. See a very important room that we could have gone to before, but we would not have been able to properly deal with it at the time, as you will shortly see. So we'll have that guy come down and then leave. You never really need to open that door over there on the right. And then you can see one of the more annoying examples of the ice physics and how difficult it is to line up perfectly to go up the stairs for no particular reason. So, we could drop down in this hole here, but it's not what we actually want to do. We want to make a new hole up here. I forget exactly where it is. Good. And drop down on this side. Just going to put us next to this big chest. Now that we have the big key, we're going to get the blue mail. This armor reduces the damage that you take from enemies. Sweet. It's always fun. Alright, push these guys out of the way. So we're now on a new floor. You can see the general layout up there. Let's proceed forward. Goodbye. So I think we might as well just start, by going up. And we'll just get these out in case. Hey. Rude. I don't know why I'm always so slow to get the bombs down. Alright, there we go. Let's go through this door here, head down to an interesting little portion of this level. You know what? No, we can just leave that guy behind. It doesn't matter. Alright, so we're going to come in here. We don't really need to deal with this, but we can. I messed up. That doesn't matter. For multiple reasons. Alright, let's just get rid of this guy because he's annoying. Go away. And so, there's a button here that opens up that path, but you have to continue to stand on it, which we don't have the ability to do right now. So, we're going to go this way. And we're going to open this up and just kind of hide up here for a second. So that guy goes away. Do a little restocking. Now, we can come back down here by jumping down these holes, falling into the pots, and getting the opportunity to replace the fairy we lost and refill all or most of our health. Beautiful. And that is precisely why I really didn't care if we got killed there, or partially killed. Alright. I'm always intrigued by where exactly the hitbox is for the hook shot. Alright, so we can push these down, but that doesn't actually get close enough to where we need it to be. So, I'm going to come in here Collect a key. Most of these we really don't need to do, but I like to, just to show off what's under each of them. The one we need, I think, is either right above me or... what am I doing? Yeah, the one over on the right. There we go. Should be this guy here. That's going to open the door below us. Okay. Maybe we can take that guy out too, why not? Alright, let's go down south. And we'll just make this easy on ourselves. Go along there, okay. And out this door. Let's throw that guy. Open this chest up here, which gives us another key that we probably don't really need because we have some extras. And we'll let that guy explode. We get this out for when this guy attacks us. And then go into this door right here. This brings us back to this room that we were in before on the north side, where it told us to make sure that we had enough magic power. And see, these guys aren't particularly difficult to deal with. The reason that took so many hits is because it was getting hit by the beam and not the sword, which the beam is always weaker. So what we want to do is hit this switch, or not, hit this switch, and go into this room that will look familiar. Ow. Nice physics. Jump down, and now we are on this side, but with these blocks down. So we can push that guy in there, jump down here, and this time, when we... Go away. This time, when we move that skull out of the way, we can push this block onto here, open this door, and head down where we could not reach before. There we go. Alright. Just get those little bits of magic refilled. Pull this guy out of the way. Sneak around. And open this up. But before we do, we can always just come down here. There's going to be some friends under here. Oh, I didn't think they would hit me right away. Oh well, not a problem. And just see that we have some arrows and bombs here. So, as we can see on the map, we are right above the boss. And I think it's time for us to dive on in. This is like Kholdstare or something. A little bit of a goofy enemy. Each time we hit it, it'll drop a little bit of ice on us. Maybe it just happens normally, I don't know. But we have to break it from its little ice container here, and then you can continue to try and use the flame wand or fire wand or whatever it's called, but you can also just attack it. They're just these little cotton candy eyeballs that float around. Not the most difficult thing in the world, especially if you're actually paying attention to what you're doing, which I'm generally not, but we have so much reserve healing that there's really no sense in being worried at any point in time. Although it certainly looks cooler if you don't die while you're doing it. Each time you take one of those guys out, it just makes it that much easier, less to pay attention to on the screen. Go. Oop, oh, that was like... why not? Maybe get filled back up in a second. That is the end of Kholdstare. And let's collect our crystal. Dark Wolf, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say the Hylia people controlled mysterious powers, as did the 7 wise men. But the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate at the castle linking the worlds opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new holder. I believe in you. Good luck. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. And thus we are healed. And thus, I think we will end things for now. Come back. It'll be time to deal with the next dungeon. But, till then, see you.